On this morning's Money Watch, some economists are warning about a recession.
That's right, and America's factories were hurt by shortages of workers and supplies last month. Jane King is live in New York following these stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning. Yes, in fact, we saw factory activity, they call it industrial production, fell by 1.3% last month. So that was a surprise. I thought we would see a gain. The Federal Reserve did issue these numbers. Now, this measures basically the output of the nation's factories. This includes all the manufacturing, mining, also electric and gas utility activity. Well, the alarm bells are ringing for some economists as bad news piles up about the economy. David Blanchflower, he's a professor of economics at Dartmouth College, told the New York Post that consumer sentiment has deteriorated so rapidly that he's already seeing some flashing red signals that maybe we've already kind of dipped into a recession. He did call the 2008 recession, so his opinions do have credibility, although there are other economists who believe that we're headed for a recovery. And Disney just announced that a slew of upcoming releases, mostly Marvel superhero films, will be delayed by a few months. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever will now be released in the spring and the summer of next year rather than a few months earlier. The revamped schedule, Variety reports, was due to a production-related snowball effect that they were just bottlenecked with film productions. And stocks did rebound yesterday. We started off lower, but we've got a ton of earnings coming out. Johnson & Johnson will be out today. Tesla, Netflix coming out later this week. Ahead of all that, the Dow pointing to a 100-point gain. Live from the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Yeah, lots of interesting stuff there, Jane. I have a question for you about this potential recession. If it's correct, and if we are heading into another recession, what can the individual person do right now to make sure that you kind of make it through that okay financially?
Well, save money if possible. So make sure you have a stash of cash aside to be able to live and get through your living needs. If you're a young person, I would just not do anything with your investments in the stock market.
Just leave them be.
Let them sit, because we tend to come out of these. We've done it time and time again. And just kind of sit tight and be a little prudent with your finances while we get through this. We'll see. We'll see how long these problems last. That's going to be the key factor, whether we really go into a recession or not.
And there's really no way to tell. All right, Jane. Well, thank you for that. That's some good tips there.